Here in Louisiana, we know what it takes to recover from a hurricane. And at the St. Bernard Project, they're taking that knowledge to Florida.
It allows us to almost move quicker and more efficiently to get to those survivors sooner.
The first crew will come loaded with supplies, but their main job is to assess the damage and see where they're needed most. That's where Hannah Roberts comes in.
The goal is to identify the most needed, most vulnerable areas in Florida from Hurricane Ian. And part of that is getting boots on the ground.
As the St. Bernard Project Senior Project Manager, she's been on the ground for several major hurricanes. This time, she'll be leading the assessment team. Her goal on this trip is to help people set up for the long-term recovery and make it go as smoothly as possible.
Our mission is to shrink the time, and with that, having the most experienced folks on the ground allows us to do that.
And the St. Bernard Project aren't the only ones going. Scott Hedge is packing up his Jeep and hitting the road in the morning. His parents rode out the storm in their Florida home, and now their neighborhood is running low on supplies.
They had a lot of total loss houses and stuff in the neighborhood, but they're doing all right, and they're burning through a lot of supplies, trying to feed neighbors and stuff that weren't prepared enough.
That's why he turned his usual burger pop-up at Pete's Out in the Cold into a supply drive, and the response has been overwhelming.
Everybody's willing to help. You know, I think a lot of New Orleanians have been through it before, and they kind of know what it takes to recover from it.
And we also know how good it feels to get a helping hand from a stranger. Sam Winstrom, Eyewitness News.
And if you want to make a donation, there's a supply drive going on right now at Pete's in the Irish Channel, or you can always go to the St. Bernard Project's website. That's sbpusa.org.